Hi everyone. I decided to make a video about how to make connection with your higher self, how to maintain this connection and bring it to the high level of telepathic communication. What the way how I do it, how I connect with high aspect of myself, I cannot explain. It was for me a little bit difficult to sit down for that and look from uh, perspective of someone who wants to learn it, of take it to the high level of development, I will talk with you about some steps that they are necessary for you if you want to have a consciousness connection, telepathic connection with your higher self. Because connection with your higher self is something that is, always was and always will be. You cannot exist without this connection. You are just you and your higher self. Your higher self is the highest, more expanded, consciously expanded version of yourself that exists on the different level of frequencies, but always in connection with you, because in universe everything connected. You are in connection with all aspects of yourself. You are not aware about that, but it's all happened because it's designed that you don't be aware about these connections. Because of that, you can have very profound and very unique experience to be disconnected with all that is, and that's what's so specific unto dimensional reality. Now, first of all, the first step that really necessary for you is that you acknowledge that there is a higher self. This acknowledgement of being part of something bigger than you is very important, because you can never experience something but you not allow yourself to have as possibility for experiencing, because your physical mind, your egoic mind, will always very carefully censor everything what it cannot label, it cannot understand. It's just filtered away from your awareness. Okay, this first step is for those of you who want to develop this consciousness connection with your higher self, is that you need to be acknowledged, you need to be known, you need to know that such of connection exists. Okay. The second step that absolutely necessary for that is that you need to learn to ground yourself. What we mean by that, you need to be in your own body. You need to be in connection with all parts of your body from inside, not from outside, from inside. You need to claim your body. You need actually incarnate in your body, because many of you not even incarnated in a body. They stay outside of body and have position of observer of the body of reality, not really incarnated. Only when you really incarnate in physical reality, when you really incarnate in your body, you can create much more profound experiences for yourself, as when we talk about your expanse of your consciousness and also connection with your higher self. Because when you completely grounded, then you disconnect automatically from the tape recorder that exists in here in your a physical mind, egoic mind, because it's tape recorder. It has no ability to find really profound ideas, profound solutions, or take care about your karmic lessons, or take care about your balance, your internal balance. It's not be able to create for you this kind of experience. Only what here exists is tape recorder. Everything what you had experienced in your life stays there, and what you are listening constantly is an old story that your mind interpreted and brings you as your identity. Okay, in order to go out of this very limited, a very stupid part of ourself, you need to ground yourself. When you ground yourself, you separate automatically from that. When you separate from egoic mind, you automatically it happens anyway. Yeah, you create for yourself completely different perception of everything, and especially perception of yourself. When you learn ground yourself completely, and how you know that? When you really ground yourself, your physical mind disappeared. You're not even, doesn't even bother you anymore. It's not exist there. Okay, you need to be really in your first, second chakra. You need to be very low, sitting very low with your attention. Okay. This third step you need to develop is you need to put your attention on a space between your cells. It sounds crazy, but you can have this experience. How you come there? My advice for you is, first of all, put your attention in a space outside of yourself, because your mind is constantly fixate your attention on objects. Yeah, everything what you see, it's labeled. It's need to put your attention there. When you put your attention from the objects on a space between the objects, and learn stay there, you will put your attention on space. Everything appears in reality from the space. Yeah. Reality appears to you from space. Your physical mind never allow you to have that profound epiphany, because it fixates your attention on objects. When you learn to fix your attention and the space between, and then you bring your attention inside your body, and this automatically connected to the space between cells. And then you can have experience that you made from space. Then you need to concentrate your attention in inside space and outside space. You will experience that as one. It's no separation between space, between your cells in your body, and space between objects in and outside. It's absolutely the same space. Okay. Then, when you can do it, and when you can do it from state of relaxation and and stay calm and stay in the awareness, then you will um, you will be aware about presence of something, but you will experience as loving, caring, and supportive energy surround you. It's very soft and at the same time very powerful. Stay calm. Yes. This energy of loving, supporting, caring, that is the energy of your higher self, of your higher mind. Then it appears to you. Yeah. You can feel its presence. You recognize it by feeling of comfort. It looks like your best friend visit you, because your high self is really your best friend. It's you designed to walk together with this aspect of yourself as one. That is design. But your high self knows everything about you. Your higher self existing on a high level of frequencies, higher than physical body, but it's always in connection. Without this connection, you cannot exist. Believe me, you just cannot exist. You're existing in this three-dimensional game because of this connection. But your higher self knows everything about you. So your higher self, your connection with your soul, other soul, and etc. And your higher self has in a hand your how to call it the reason why you incarnate. It knows all what you wanted to learn in this incarnation. It knows all. It has all your contracts that you signed. And this contract is everything noticed. It is noticed what you want to experience here. It helps you to manifest your intention before this incarnation. It works with you as one. But when you become conscious about that, that will shift everything. Now, when you feel this presence, loving presence around you, you can feel it with your senses. Senses, it's absolutely necessary aspect of your beingness for your evolution. Absolutely. Because senses is different way to acknowledge the reality, to know yourself, to sense yourself. Okay? Then you can use your senses to make conscious connection with this higher self. And your higher self in the begin phase of this development will respond of your intentions. You can, it is a way before you get telepathic communication, because you get telepathic really conversations. You can ask all questions, you get all answers. Yeah. And before you can go to the telepathic communication, you need to develop the sense connection. You need to understand, to learn by your unique senses to communicate with this high energy, with your higher self. You will see that if you want to ask something, you get always a response. You need to learn how it's response. You get response by senses. You need to be sensitive for responses. That is in begin phase of this conscious communication. You need to be open, be curious, be innocent, as a child. Be innocent, ask what you want to ask, or speak up your intentions, speak up your wishes. Your higher self will respond on your wishes, respond on your intentions, respond on your questions. That process to create and telepathic communication is only question of time. It's only question, in one point you will realize that you understand the answers. How it's come, it's not your business. Let it be, You will understand. But in order to know where the answers came from, you need first to feel the senses, because you can check. You can check information. For example, you ask something, you get answer that as download come to your conscious mind. Yeah. And in the beginning, you can feel, hesitate of the real, of where it come from. Can I trust the message? And then you can sense if you can trust or not, And it will develop very quick. And some point you have conversation. At some point you get it. At some point you recognize frequencies of higher self. You know what come from higher self and what come from your tape recorder. It's very big difference. Okay. This that you can, everyone, especially this information is important for volunteers, because volunteers on the planet, they have ability to very quick go through the stages and get direct communication. Okay, but if you're not volunteer, it's not a problem really. It's not a problem. Maybe with little bit effort, you will achieve it. It's not difficult. Believe me, it's not difficult. What one man on the planet can do, can everyone do. No one is really special here, We have some special abilities, but we can achieve so much when we put our attention, put our energy in some direction, put our attention, and we can achieve it everything. I hope this video will help you. If you have some questions, or if you want to know something more about stages, or about, I don't know, any questions, just ask these questions in your comment. I will respond. If you want to have some videos about something else, just ask. I will make video for you. If you like this information, appreciate this information, please share it with someone who can learn also by follow these steps to build up very profound communication, very profound connection, conscious connection with own higher self, and that's it. And bye bye, till next time. Bye bye.